Hello there and welcome to my channel. Before you watch this video, make sure you watch my animated music video for A Different Kind of Human, which will be linked right up there in the corner and also in the description. And second of all, before we get started, I want to give a huge thank you to the Warrior and Weirdo community on here and also especially on Instagram. And everyone has been so kind to me in sharing the animation and leaving such heartwarming comments. It is just overwhelming, to be honest. And I'm kind of surprised but also relieved that so many of you actually understood the story that I was trying to go for, especially since, to me at least, my stories seem to be quite abstract. So it's nice that some other people actually understood what my brain was trying to go for. So anyways, let's get started in the behind the scenes for my A Different Kind of Human animation. So where did my idea even come from and what actually sparked it? So before the album or the song was even released at all whatsoever, I think it was on Instagram that I saw an interview of Aurora talking about the song and its meaning. So to just simply summarize, something along the lines of what she was trying to go for is that the story or the song specifically is in the perspective of an alien, and then the different kind of human is supposed to be you. So whenever someone passes away or is at the end of their life or anything like that, the aliens pretty much come down and take you away to their safe place or their planet, which is kind of like the afterlife in a way, or at least that's what she's trying to tell in this story. And of course she said it much more eloquently than I ever could, but that's why I'm over here drawing and not songwriting. But hey, once the actual song was released after that, I definitely really wanted to create something with that story in mind. So at first I had the idea that I kind of started sketching on this page here. Let me put this away for now. So I started sketching over on this page some of the characters and just a really short idea of what I wanted to do. And I really only wanted to do maybe like a 30-second intro at the beginning of the song. But as I kept sketching and as I kept doodling more and more and more ideas kept coming to my head. And I kind of decided just to do the whole entire song after that, since the storyline just kept developing in my brain. So first of all, the characters. I knew there of course had to be some kind of alien creature, an older person who was ready to move on from their life, and then their family or some sort of relatives or something like that. So let's start off with the alien. So in this sketchbook here, so once I had the story in mind, I recalled back to this page specifically where I kind of developed this weird alien character. So these two dudes right here, they're supposed to be the same person. This is kind of like a closer headshot, and then this is kind of like their whole body. So this is where my idea came from originally for this alien character, and I always wanted to use them for something, but I never really knew what to use this alien design for, but finally the time came. And then as far as the older woman goes, I'm really not well versed in drawing older folks, so I kind of stole the face from a older woman that I drew way back in October of 2018. And then I also kind of envisioned her as an older version of this character that I have here. I don't know what her name is, but she is a character that I have drawn kind of semi-frequently. I feel like it's kind of an older version of this girl here. But yeah, that's kind of where the character of the older woman came from. And then as far as the family goes, I wanted to include some kind of other humans in the video, and I honestly, personally, I'm not too sure if the two younger characters, if they're siblings, if they're a couple, but I'll leave that up to your own imagination to decide. Alright, so now for the storyline. Like I said before, I was initially only going to animate like a little 30-second intro, but as I was sketching more and more, the ideas started coming to me for the whole entire song. So yes, but as you can also tell, you can probably see that there's way more words going on here than there are actual sketches and drawings in my sketchbook. That is because I find it really hard to picture anything in my head, so the fastest way for me to get my ideas from my brain to paper or to any sort of visual medium is to kind of write it down and describe it with words. And then after I kind of got my initial ideas out from here, I go over to the next page and you can see there is not one single drawing on this page, but there is a lot. I hope this is in frame. There is a lot of words. So first of all, I like to just simply write down all of the lyrics that are in the song, and I kind of like to separate the words from any of the musical elements in the song because it kind of gives your brain a break from all the musical things and helps you focus on kind of just the words and the story that is going on there. And then on the side here, I broke down my animation into 15 different parts. So right now I'm going to jump back over to my iPad to show you the animatic. Alright, so for scene number 1, I have the peaceful window view. So I just have a bay window and then I have like a little night light that's kind of shining from the inside. So the inside is warm and comforting and yellow. And then once the hello hello starts to come in to the music, that is scene number 2, where the flashing alien lights start to come down like the alien is landing its ship or something. And then scene number 3 is the woman and her eyes are blinking open. She's sleeping and then the lights start coming and the lights wake her up. And then here I call this one Inquisitive Alien number 4. So the alien is kind of inspecting her and seeing what's up. Alright, and then scene number 5 is the alien coming up to the woman and kind of like gently touching her or something. I don't know, he's inspecting her. Yes, so that was scene number 5, and then we'll jump to scene number 6, and that is when the alien explains that we have come here for you. So that was scene number 6, and then scene number 7. Let's keep going. That is when he kind of gives her a hand and she kind of lifts up from her physical form. So this is the point where she passes away and then she rises up. He picks her up, and so he is holding, I don't know, the ghost, I guess, of a woman, and then her physical presence remains in the house. And then he takes her outside. So this is number 10, and they were walking out to the UFO, and then they get kind of beamed up. And then, so that is scene number 10, when they are getting beamed up to the mothership. And then here, number 11 is when she says there is a flaw in man-made matters. So that's when, I don't know, the younger folks come and find her and see that she has indeed passed away. And then number 12, this is the woman, and she is right now in the mothership, or in the alien ship, and she's kind of looking out through the window of the mothership and looking into her house. And in the background, this is her from the back looking through the mothership, and you can see the house and the people inside finding her physical presence at least. And then number 13 is the woman is crying. Of course, it's a little bit emotional, and the alien is there to comfort her. Number 14 is when the alien is doing their thing in the mothership and about to go sailing off. So that was number 14, and then the last scene is number 15, where we have the mothership kind of in the sky and it's glowing, and then all of a sudden a flash and it flies away. Yeah, that is pretty much it for all of the 15 scenes in my animatic. And I know it's a little bit hard to see because they're all really dark, but I also worked in ProCreate. So I have a couple different files, like I have 1, 2, and then I have each of the different scenes labeled in their own separate project files. So number 7 was when she was lifted up from her physical self. So I have my drawing here, and then I insert it, and then I just have everything going on here, you know, I don't know how to explain this. But I pretty much drew everything, all of the frames in ProCreate, and then I exported them into LumaFusion, which is a video editing app, and that's where I worked my magic, if you will. So yeah, I'm just going to jump back to my final animation project here, and I think that is pretty much it, I think, anyways. Why isn't it showing anything on the screen? I don't know, whatever, I give up. Anyways, I think that is pretty much it. If you have any more questions, please let me know, and thank you so much for watching. Subscribe for more if you're interested, and I'll see you later. Toodles!